Darian. Hello, good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in this wonderful world of ours. Hi, Darian. You've asked for an elephant. I will find you an elephant because you're there first. So well done, you. Okay, so hi, Patrick and Mr. Beanie. Love that. Caught that film the other day when he was in America. A doctor did brains. I was just completely mad. So I'm just finding some. Okay, there we go. There we go. Um, Finding some effalumps for Darian. So let's have a look. So I've got a few of you. And where are you going there? Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so hi, Mr. Beanie and Tanya and Elsa. Hi there. Hi, everyone. All right, thank you for coming along. And Donna. Hi, Donna. And Jenny. Okay, so start thinking about what type of animal you'd like. So when I'm drawn to you and I say, which animal would you like? You can put it on there. And if I've got it, I'll give you a reading from it. All right. So, hi, Darian. Let's put you. Oh, no, Darian. There you go. Elsa just snuck in there as I was pressing the screen. Okay, and Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so Darian has asked for an elephant or a hepalump, whatever you want. So we've got this little darling here. Let's move the light. Oops. Okay, let's move that light to there. And hopefully that will give you a bit more light. Oh, doing well so far. The whole thing's just collapsing on me. There you go. Oh, this is all so technical. There we go. We're getting there. There you go. Right, that one's in my face. Ah, that's why. There we go. Right, let's try this again. So Darian has asked for an elephant. So this is the one I was drawn to. I believe, if I've got it right, it's malachite. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. Okay, you've got beautiful stripes this side and the pattern on this side. Okay, so this one is for Darian Ray. Okay, so hi everyone that's coming on as well. Okay, so let me write Darian down. Darian. Okay, thank you. So, Darian, would you understand, please, Darian, that it's almost like you're in two sorts, okay? So let's put a bit of light on the matter. Right, there we go. All right. Oh, bloke, sorry, can you come and sort this out because it's collapsing on us? Thank you. I'm just trying to move it around, but the actual thing keeps collapsing. It's going down. That just there is perfect. Thank you. So have my help here. That's fine. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Bit more, bit more. Bear with. There you go. Thank you. So no, need it over there a bit more. Okay. No, they're just twisted round. That's it, because I want to shine it on here. That's it. That's great. Just that's it. Done. So thank you. Wonderful one. Okay, so Darian, if it makes sense to you, please, my lovely, I get the impression that with this beautiful effalump here, with the double-sided here, so you've got this here with the pattern on it, and then this side you've got the stripes on it. So for Darian Ray, I just get the impression that it's almost like I just get the feeling that you're in two minds to sort something out, to give yourself an answer for a decision making, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm wearing very black and whatever I feel. Hopefully, you can see me okay. All right. So, but I also feel as well is that where this you're in two minds for this decision making. I just feel very drawn to the fact that one of those decisions is quite I don't know if it's delicate, but it's something that is quite a major decision for you. It's like almost like a different thing that you're not used to, or it's out of your comfort zone, if that makes sense. And I just feel very drawn to that. One of them I feel is I don't know what they are, so I do apologise, but as long as it makes sense to you, Darian. But I feel very drawn to the fact that one of them is very, I say straightforward, but it is like literally the decision is it's either yes or no. It's a do or a don't. It's that straightforward, but it's still an emotional journey for you. The other decision, I feel it's like it involves others around you as well, but it involves, I feel, I don't feel it's a move. I just feel like there's just something going on, but it involves not just you, it involves others. If that makes sense to you, Darian. Okay, where are you going now? I will. I'm holding the elephant in my hand, okay? And I just feel like I want to say you're protected in that regards. And I don't mean, going to be protected from dodginess or whatever. I mean in the respect of your own spiritual protection. And I just feel very like the energy, the healing, and I want to come in and protect you from that. And that's just spirit advising you that that they feel like the emotional journey you're going on, but it's also that spiritual connection. And what's that other word? Belief. That belief as well of are you okay? Are you being watched? Are the angels checking you out? They just keeping an eye on you, your spirit loved ones. That kind of feeling. Okay. Okay, where are you going now? I will, thank you. I also get the impression with part of this as well is I want to be speaking out more because I'm being drawn to the mouth on this elephant, okay? And you see the mouth is open and the trunk is up, all right? The trunk as well, when the elephant's trunk is up like that, apparently it symbolizes openness and good luck. So good luck to come towards you. And I feel it's almost like the feeling, one of these feelings is I deserve a bit of good luck now. I deserve a bit of I've given all of this to doing whatever I've been doing. This is quite cryptic, but as long as it makes sense to you, Darian, and I feel very drawn to the fact that it's about time your luck or your situation changed for the better. And I feel very drawn to the green of this beautiful elephant, okay? And I feel very drawn to that in respect of the healing, but also the love and the emotional element to this. And it's like thank you, it's like the process we go through of am I doing the right thing, and you self-doubt, and it's like you're talking yourself out of doing the good things, the positive and the assertive things for you. Okay. I'm being given March as a special month for you, but I'm not being given it as a birthday, anniversary, or passing. There may be those in there, but I'm giving it that whatever is going on, one of these two situations I feel will come to fruition. Why is this going on with the light? My light is not flashing, but it looks like my light is flashing. Okay, I keep going bright and then back again, but the lights are not changing for me. Okay, but it just so don't think it's my dodgy lights. Okay, where are you going there? Lost me thread. Thank you. Would you understand as well, please, Darian, that it's like your mind keeps getting distracted? Okay, mine does just all the time. But for you, Darian, I just get the feeling that it's distracted. It's a way of you trying to cope with everything. Look at it in the stripes. Look at it logically. Put it each thing. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. The light keeps coming on and off there. It's very strange. Okay, so. Thank you, Darian. Okay. Right, March. Yeah, and I just feel drawn towards March in the respect of just things are changing for the better. All right, for the better. You've still got to put in place what you're doing. You've still got those decisions to make, but it will come in and it will start feeling just a release of pent up negative energy, of toxicity. And I feel like some around you, the toxic relationships or situation that you're in or potentially facing. And I just feel come March time, I just feel that release in a positive way of all that negativity. So good luck to you there, my lovely, and thank you. And I'm being given November, but as a birthday. Just can't see if there's like 2 or 3 birthdays, but I feel one of those birthdays would also be for somebody that's in the spirit world. Okay, so in November, all right. So the toxicity will be released. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, so listen to what I said about November, so hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, it's like it's just when you like just if right, if we get in a shower, okay, we all imagine ourselves in a shower as the water cascades over our body, we lather up, do whatever. But what we do, or I do, is I just visualize that all that water is pushing away, is taking away, is washing away any negativity that I've been holding on to, it being other people's dramas, emotional, whatever. And it's just a way of symbolizing that and setting that intention of allowing that stuff to just wash away. Then as you are clean, you're bringing in the good intention. So you're replacing the negativity or the toxicity and replacing it with positive energy. Okay, that's what it is. It's not a physical thing, it's a spiritual, it's an energy thing. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay. Um, yeah, let's hope so. But as I say, it's you putting in your own, making those decisions, and it's everything I've already said. All right. So I send you love and healing as well. All right. So healing is in on different levels, just like love is. Okay. So you've got that. What's going on with this light? It's really weird. No, my light is not flashing. I've got one either side of me, and neither of them are flashing or changing. But this screen keeps going dark. It's very strange, isn't it? Okay. So thank you so much, my lovely. Appreciate and let us know. Hopefully it goes well. Okay. Right. So who's next? Hiya, Barbara. How you doing? Kendra. Hi, Kendra and Jennifer. Shell Ann. Hi, Shell Ann. Joey. Hi, Joey and Jennifer. Okay, Emma. Kelly Smith. Hi, Kelly Smith. Okay. Right. Kelly Smith. I'm going to go to Kelly Smith. I haven't got a fox, sadly. If I get one, I'll get one. Okay. But I've got a tiger. Let me find my tiger, my lovely, because I feel drawn to the tiger side of it, but it's so tiny. Let's see if I can find it. Aha. No, that's a pig. Okay. Oh, there you are. Right next to the little pig was the tiger. Okay. So, Kelly, you wanted the tiger. This is my whole huge tiger there. Okay. And it is tiny. All right. So, tiny little tiger. But don't be fooled by its size, okay? I've no idea how tall, large, small, big, whatever you are, Kelly, but I get the impression that people underestimate the amazing strength you have within you and your knowledge base as well in regards to you know what you're doing. You just don't shout it from the rafters, okay? I feel very drawn to the fact that you're somebody that will just get on with things and then people realize, how did that get done? Oh my gosh, she's done that. And does that make sense to you, Kelly? Because I just feel that like you're this crouching tiger, hidden dragon. There you go. Both powerful creatures. And I feel that you are this powerful, amazing person in regards to the things that you do for others. Okay. But I feel you're almost not in the background, but you are there in the quietness of it all, just humbling, just getting on with it. Okay. So thank you. Where are you going there? Thank you. I also feel as well that oh, bless you. I don't know if you work with anybody like people with special needs, be it young people, older people, but people with maybe neurodiverse, whatever. All right. But the mental health side of things. But I get the impression if you don't do that as a paid job, I just get the feeling that people with neurodiverse or mental health issues or having, they need someone to talk to listen to them. I just feel that you're that person. It's like they gravitate towards you, Kelly. Would that make sense to you, please? Okay, thank you. There's also, I'm just being given the name fox as well, and I feel like I'm being shown a fox, but it's a wily fox, and I feel you. I will. I just feel that I will. That I've just been bombarded with so much information. Kelly Smith, would you understand, please, that the situation in what you're facing at the moment, just one of your many, okay, but one of them, it's like you're having to get in and find out information, Google web stuff, research, but you're trying to get find your way around a certain situation in order to help somebody around you, okay? Um, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, but it's a situation, but it's you're like a fox. Okay, you've got a wily, cautious, yet a way of getting through and dealing with challenges, all right? And I feel just putting in the fox and the tiger, all right? But I don't have a fox, okay? But I'm just feeling like with regards to the fox, they know how to get out of trouble usually, okay? And I just feel that you are good at doing that. You may not feel necessarily for yourself, but definitely for others, all right? I will, thank you. I'm just being given red fox as well. And I'm looking at as I say, I've only got the tiger, I haven't got a fox, but I'm being given red fox as well for you, Kelly Smith. And I feel very drawn to the colour red. I just feel that one, it's the foundation chakra. So your morals, your home life, that sort of thing, but how you think and process things as well there. But I feel also red is also a very assertive colour, my lovely. And I feel like I want to give you a bit more red in your self belief, but also in how you move forward. Okay, how you move forward is giving you that assertiveness, okay, and giving you that extra strength and energy within you for you to deal with both mentally and emotionally in order to move forward. Okay. Thank you. I know we're just into February now, but I'm being drawn towards about the 18th of February, and I feel that's thank you, everyone who's in. Oh, thank you. You can't fix everyone, though. All right, you can only do what you can do. Okay, that's the problem with us lovely people that try and help people. We want to fix everything for them, and that leads to you with your own health issues. All right, hopefully you understand that. All right. So it's knowing that if you, long as you feel you're doing the best you can only help. All right. Give people guidance, but it's their choice and their decisions. Okay. Where are you going? I forgot what I was saying about the month. Oh, February, 18th of February. All right. I'm being drawn towards the 18th of February for you. I just feel like there's something, I don't know if there's an appointment or birthday. It's like, oh, birthday or an appointment, which is it? But I just feel like it's something that you're, I say looking forward to, but it's there. It's in your diary. I feel, don't know if you write stuff down. I've actually got a physical written diary as opposed to what other people do with computers. But I just feel there's something that's booked in for the 18th of February. And I just feel that's something that is going to, I feel right. I just get the impression it's you sitting and you watching something. I don't know if it's a show or situation, but I just feel that that's something that it's a time for you to relax. Would that make sense, please, Kelly Smith? Hopefully that does. Ah, also, okay, you're trying to reconnect with your son who always draws foxes when young, Red. Okay, so that has so much, as we're saying about the assertiveness as well, but also your home life too, and bringing in that assertiveness, uh, that strength within. Okay, so no matter what's going on, know that you are strong enough. Know that you are strong enough. All right. Just sometimes you doubt that. Okay, I will. Thank you. I'm also being drawn to the back of this lovely little tiger, and I feel very drawn to the fact that I want to place someone over the back and having a ride. All right, so you can't see it, I suppose, but that's me. Okay, but I just feel like it's almost like you're on a roller coaster ride with both your finances, your emotional state, and your physical state as well. And these are things that you're aware of, but it's moving and it's constantly. And sometimes you have these really amazing days, but then it's like you crash down. Okay. But with all of that, I'd love to fix it for you. Okay. But it's knowing that you first believe in your strength of mind and your strength of heart. Okay. Thank you. And I'm also surrounding you with this beautiful pink glow of it feels like rose quartz, but for healing and for strength as well. Okay. It's for nobody else. That's just for you, Kelly Smith. All right. So please take the love of this beautiful tiger. Okay. And to the spirit world too. All right. So thank you. Okay. So Donna Roy would like a green elephant. I will try, my lovely. Helen Fabienne. Hopefully, Helen, choose an animal, my lovely. Choose an animal. Okay. Have a career reading. Oh, that'd be interesting. I'll see if I can do that for you. Okay. Hi, Tanya. You do the same with the shower. It's true, though, isn't it? You just release it, and it's just you're setting that intention, but it helps you. Okay. Thanks, Barbara. Okay. Kendra, Lainey is amazing. I love your meditations. Oh, thank you, Kendra. Right. Flattery will get you everywhere. There you go. Kendra, are you still there? And if so, what's that? Oh yeah, have you got an animal that you'd like to hear to have or choose? So Kendra, okay. So that's Kendra. So hopefully she can answer. Maddie Bone, Lainey, please have a panther or a goat. I would love a panther or a goat. The tiger is the closest I've got to a panther. And a goat, I don't have one of those, but I'm going to definitely look out for that. Open to an animal. Okay, so let me see that. Okay, so thank you. Eagle as well. I'd love an eagle. Don't have one of those. It sounds like I don't have many. I've got 40 plus different crystal animals here. Have got a giraffe, so got that the other week. Teeny weeny little piglet. Oh, thank you. Okay, so Kendra, we're going to go for the teeny weeny little piggy. Okay, now if I can get this in the right light, let's see. Okay, there's like got actual little sparkles in it. All right, it's the most prettiest little thing. But oh, there you go. Can you see all the sparkles in there, everyone? It's absolutely stunning little thing, but it's the most tiniest little piggy. All right, let's find you a big piggy and I can show you the difference. Okay, it really is a very tiny piggy. All right, there you go. So, okay, this one is for Kendra Piggy. Oh, bless you. Okay. So, Kendra, I feel like you're on a spiritual journey yourself at the moment, but I also get the impression that I see all the faces really scrunched up here. All right. It's really scrunched up. It's like, okay, that's my little piggy scrunched up impression. But I just feel there's so much what are you going there? Concentration. You're doing so much concentration. It's almost giving you headaches. It's causing a bit of apprehension and tension as well, both emotionally, but also relationship wise as well. And I just feel very much that it's like you want to perform and do everything 100%. Okay, but sometimes you may overthink things. Would that make sense to you, please, Kendra? Okay. I will, thank you. I said about the spiritual journey as well, but also I've yeah, but it's also I don't know if you've been looking at your own spot on. Thank you. But would you understand about you looking into your own self? It's like you had a shift on. I'm going to look after myself now. I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing for everybody else, but I need to look after who I am as Kendra. Okay, and just deal with that. And it's like, but it's a spiritual connection too, as well as that emotional connection. Okay. I will, thank you. And I don't know if you just had your hair done or something special done or talking about having something done to your hair also. And I just feel like I'm being drawn. I don't know if you have like beads in it or whatever, but I just feel like I want to add additions to your hair as well. I don't know if it's extensions or whatever, but I just feel like I want to just put something in your hair. Okay. And I don't normally get that, but that's how I feel here. But I've got somebody in spirit that just makes you feel like they were a motherly type person to you. I don't know if it's mum or mum's nan, so I don't want to kill anyone off. But I just feel this lady would have loved touching or doing things to your hair, please. And I feel like she is somebody that is always around you. And being given the name Alice as well, please, Kendra, or an A name, but it's a lady's name, Alice. It's not necessarily the spirit that I've got with me. But I just feel very much that you're aware of spirit around you and you're aware of you want them to help and fix everything as well if they can, but spirit can only give you guidance. They can't physically do it for you. Okay, but this one here, she's just such an incredible force, and I feel when she was here on the earth plane, she was a force of nature, and you would never ever argue with this person. And but she's just there. She's playing with your hair. Thank you. She's just saying, tell her, that she's. If you understand this, you feel this when somebody feels like somebody's touching the back of your hair or the sides, and it's just like, if you close your eyes, it's almost like they're physically there and they're just tidying your hair up for you, but also just stroking it, okay, as a comfort. All right, and oh bless you. Okay, okay. I will. And I've just, oh, bless you. I'm being shown again, drawn to the sparkles in this. It's really deep, rich blue, okay? But it's also little gold sparkles in it. I know it's got a posh crystal name, but I've no idea unless anybody can tell me. But I just feel like it's we love you to the moon and back and beyond, okay? To the stars and back, because they're millions of miles more away. And as I'm doing that, my top is all sparkly as if it's the night sky, okay? I'd like to say that's why I wore it tonight, but I just wore it because it's got sparkles and it's what I put on today. But you're drawn to it, aren't you? Thank you, thank you. I don't know if you just changed or added to your wardrobe, please, but I'm being shown that there's stuff. It's almost like you've gone from dark colours or you've added a bit of colour into your wardrobe as well. And it's like you just feel more. Thank you. Mum is just making me feel spring has sprung for you, literally in your heart, your emotional side of things. And I just feel it's seeing all the snowdrops, all the just the little new growth of things. And I just feel very much that it's recognizing that no matter how you lose someone or who you lose, it's knowing that life goes on. So where there's life, there is death. And it's just knowing that. And it's said in such a compassionate, loving way that of grief, but it's also knowing that life is so precious that live it because there's excitement ahead for you. Okay. And I just feel very drawn to that. There's excitement ahead for you, although you may not be able to see it or feel it at the moment, if that makes sense to you, Kendra. Okay. I feel you're a very intelligent person. Okay, thank you. I feel you're a very intelligent person, but sometimes it's like you've switched off the intelligence brain cell. Okay, I do that all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm intelligent, but I be a complete numpty at times. And I feel very drawn to the fact I want to call you a bit of a numpty at times. And I mean that with the greatest respect and the greatest of love. But I don't know what you've just done or whatever. But I feel like even the way that you view certain situations, it's like another time you would have dealt with it. But the way you're feeling at the moment, it's like, no, no, no. And sometimes you're making decisions that aren't quite right for you, if that makes sense. Okay. But you sit back, you look at the stars, even if you see them just in your imagination, yeah, and you think of mum, you think of all those around you that are in spirit, and you just feel that beautiful healing energy coming through, and the stars, infinite, aren't they? Yeah, and that will help you rebalance and it will help you deal with whatever it is you're facing at the moment. Okay. And I'm being given July and I'm being taken around about the 22nd of July. Okay. No idea, but I'm just being drawn to the 22nd of July. But I feel it's something like, right, thank you. Then if it's like a diagnosis, it's been gone. Okay. It's something you're aware of. It's not something extra. All right. So I wouldn't predict anything like that for you. But I'm on about the fact that I just feel that I'm drawn to about the 22nd of July or very close around there. But it's been somewhere where somebody had a diagnosis of something and it's almost like the anniversary of being clean or clear. Okay. Yeah. So around about that time. So it's something that's previously happened and where like diagnosis or whatever, but it's the where they got the all clear remission, that's the word I'm looking at. All right. And that's somebody around you. Okay. And I just feel that that's something to, it's reminding you that life is worth living. All right. I know mum says where there's breath there's hope. All right. So keep being hopeful. All right. Anyway, I've got to go because I've got to crack on. Mum just says keep sharing your beautiful sparkle. All right. Just keep sharing it. Okay. So thank you, my lovely. All right. So thank you everyone for coming in. We've got Rosu. Really destroyed that name, didn't I, Rosu? But do apologise. But hi there in South Africa. Donna Roy, John Smith, Barbara. Do I have a horse for you, Barbara? Oh, you're so welcome, Kendra. Hopefully it all makes sense to you. Where are you going? Would love a wolf. So would I, Jennifer. I don't have one. Oh, Mr. Beanie. That's who I was looking at earlier on. You wanted a giraffe earlier, didn't you, Mr. Beanie? All right. And I got one last week, 2 weeks ago. I got this little darling. Okay, an actual giraffe. All right. Where I live in Essex, in England, there's a new crystal shop opened, and the chap in there has got crystal animals, but the majority of them are soapstone. They're not an actual crystal, although it is, I suppose, but mainly soapstone. So I've asked him to get crystal. Okay, so he might, you never know. Okay, so this one here is for Mr. Beanie. Okay, so is that your actual name, Mr. Beanie, or do we have a first name that you'd like to share? If not, I will keep referring to you as Mr. Beanie. All right. Okay, so here we go. Okay, thank you. No, Benny. Okay, well, hello, Benny. Okay, Benny. Now being taken back to Crossroads. I know those people that are a lot older than some people will remember Crossroads. It was on the telly millions years ago with Mr. Benny. Um, but I can call you Beanie. Beanie. I'll call you Beanie. All right then. So I'll underline Beanie. Right. So we've got that sorted. Okay. Right, Beanie. Would you understand, please, that I will. I don't know what you're doing in your home or your home situation, but I feel like I'm having a proper spring clean. You're starting early. It's like you've started this new year with a fresh mind. It's like whether you get it done or not, different matter. But I feel at least you set that intention of, you know what, I'm going to clean here, I'm going to do that, I'm going to tidy up this. I feel it's not just your physical home, but also your life in general. And I just feel it's almost like you're going through your friends, your family, and it's those that are good for you. Okay. It is sometimes we need to step back from certain people in our lives, be it family, whatever, and just you could still be in their lives, but it's sometimes we have to step back emotionally, and I feel that's what you've been working on. Okay, and sorry, somebody just put there. Maddie has just put Benny and Miss Diane. Absolutely, Miss Diane. Absolutely, but thank you. That's brilliant. You're as old as me. There you go. Right, so where were we? That's spring clean. Would that make sense to you, please, Beanie? Oh, bless you. Okay. I'm also being drawn. I'm being drawn to very much to the I say the back end of the giraffe. But would you understand that I'm seeing this as like, you know, when you see like a pantomime horse where you've got the front end and you've got the back end. And I feel sometimes you feel like you're the back end of that proverbial horse, or in this case, the giraffe. And I feel like sometimes it's like other people are leading you as opposed to you stepping in and being the front end of it and you leading yourself. Okay. And I just feel very drawn to that. All right. Hopefully that analogy makes sense. You're saying yes to what I said earlier, all right? Not sorry to the analogy of the two pieces there, but if that makes sense to you, Beanie, where are you going now? Yeah. So I just want to take you through. Oh, thank you. I'm just being shown the dragons. You know, like the Chinese dragons for Chinese New Year, and I'm being shown that because it was around the town the other day. They were just all the drumming and the dragons. That's the guys with the with a big mouth and whatever and the eyelashes. Beautiful. But anyway, but there's still people inside the actual dragon. Okay. And again, this is like where are you going there? What are you showing me? Right. Would you understand, please, Beanie, that I feel very much that you're putting on this persona, this costume around you, be it an actual physical costume, so the way you dress, the way you show yourself, um, as opposed to who you truly are, if that makes sense. It's like you're only seen because of what you're wearing, of what you're how you bring yourself forward. People don't It's like almost like you're not being seen as the true you. Would that make any sense to you, please, Beanie? Where are you going now? Okay. I just feel that. I want to say stand up tall as well, because this beastie is totally standing up straight and tall. All right. I just feel like I want to say to you, come on, Beanie, stand up. Be proud of who you are. Okay. I'm glad it makes sense. Boom. Thank you. I just get excited. But I just feel like I want to say to you, stand up true, and be true to yourself. Okay. I will, thank you. Don't know if it's yourself or somebody very close to you that's having problems with their eyes, like the eyesight. They just need to get their eyes tested. They don't need to do anything, but it would be beneficial if they did, or yourself. Okay, just get that, because sometimes it's that worry of, oh, it could be this, it could be that, but actually, I just feel just get your eyes tested and go from there. Okay, I'm not predicting anything dodgy. It's just that's how I look at it. Get it tested. Opticians, whatever, get them checked out. Might just be a little bit of prescription, whatever. But at least then they can see. Okay, no pun intended there. Okay, I keep looking down at my keyboard as well. Okay. Okay. But would you understand this about the thank you. Would you understand then this person around you with the glasses, okay, that they were I don't know if they're optician, they had their eyes checked out and there was something seen when they had the eyes checked, which was they then sent on to have further examinations. Okay. So this has already happened, it's been and gone, all right, but it's just letting you know. Would that make sense to you, please? I have to undergo surgery soon, taking the pressure from my left, but the whites in my left eye, they've got to take the pressure from behind the lens. So I would never have known that if I hadn't have gone to my opticians and they did all the checks and that. Okay, so that's just the impression I'm getting of opticians, or a check was done on the eyes and something was located there. Okay, you've said oh. I don't know if that means oh, really? If you don't know about it and I'm incorrect, then I'm incorrect. It's just my interpretation. All right, so I apologise, but if it's correct, then fantastic. Okay, you don't know that one. Okay. Right. The person that you feel's in spirit with the glasses, put them to one side just for a minute. Look around you at the moment. Okay. If you've got somebody that's having their eyes checked out, or they're whatever, again, it's get them to encourage them to just go and get their eyes checked. Okay. But have the full checks. All right. I'm not predicting anything, but alleviates, at least you know what to do next, whether it's just getting new eyeglasses or having further checks. Either way, or it's just no, take your eyes away from the screen occasionally. That also helps. Okay, where are we going here? I feel very much drawn to the chest area, but I feel like the pride. I've already said stand up and be proud of who you are, not in a vain way, but in a positive way. That it's like, you know what, you are worthy of being listened to, but it's also think before you speak. It's so easy to say that and so difficult to do. I'm always putting my foot in it. Okay, and my legs and my bum and a head, all of it's in there because it just comes out. All right, and I feel that's something that you're being debating over with yourself, but also with others around you. Where are you going there? Thank you. Would you understand, please, that you've been talking with a few people that are in your circle of trust per se, but people around you, you've been talking with them and discussing what you're going to be doing next, okay? Your ideas, your dreams, that sort of thing, your next step or steps, okay? I just feel there it's time to take action for yourself. It's time to actually move forward with it, even if it's just applying for things, or actually sorting. Like instead of talking, do, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, and I'm just excited for that. I'm that's brilliant. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I'm just being drawn to that. I'm being taken to May as well, May this year, okay? And I just feel around May, I don't know if you're having a break, like a holiday, or just even a day away, or 20 minutes, I don't know, but a situation in May, and I'm just being drawn there. And I also feel like I've got possibly 2 birthdays in May, and I feel I've also got towards the end of May, about the 28th of May, I just feel there's been a passing around that time. This is an anniversary of a passing. I don't predict somebody passing, all right? It's the anniversary of a passing there, around about the 28th of May, okay? Um, I will, thank you. There's also, I've already said stand up and be proud, but I'm also being drawn to the throat area. And I want to just say, think, as I've already said that. There's something about you thinking before speaking. Again, easy to say, not easy to do. I'm sure all of you can understand that. Yeah, but I will, thank you. People's words can hurt us if we allow them to. All right. Again, another easy thing to say, but I'm being drawn to the lovely ears on this giraffe. All right. But this one here has got a little nick in it. If you see, it's got like a different little shape to the other one. All right. And I'm being drawn to the ears. And I just feel like some of the things you're hearing, it's like you're turning them round, or you're not quite hearing what is actually being said and how it's being said. And sometimes we read into things. Okay. Oh, thank you. But in mid-May. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but The fact is it's May, so okay. But look around the 28th of May as well. Okay, so don't ignore that. All right. Okay. They've hurt more than physical pain. Yeah, so thank you for sharing that as well. So as long as that all makes sense to you, I feel like I want to be I want to get me what do they call those? Cheerleader, you know, the puffy ball things. Yeah, and maracas as well. I don't know if you're doing a holiday or party or something, but I just want to get the maracas out and the cheerleader stuff and just go beanie, go beanie. Okay. So I just want to cheer you on because it's like this excitement, but it's like, I don't want to move forward, but I do, but I don't. And it's like, just do it. Okay. And if you put things into place for good, then you should be okay. And if it doesn't work out, you just step back and start again and you go that direction. So does that make sense, Beanie? Because I just feel very much that it's acknowledging all of that. Okay. I love the smiley face. All right. But as long as that makes sense, all right. But I should get myself like the little cheerleader ball thing, shouldn't I? Okay. Maybe not. All right. So thank you so much, Beanie. And to you, look after yourself, my lovely. All right. So thank you. Right. I'm just going to say hello to a few people. So Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Divine Empathic Tarot. Good morning, blessings. Lainey, going to get a reading for what I need to know. I've no idea. Let's see how we go. Ruse Rosu. They've changed name again. Please an owl for me, Ruse. Okay, my lovely. See what we can do in a minute. Joey Bard. Emma Heppels, great name by the way, Emma. Love your little colour hearts there. Tanya Rideout. Okay, would love whatever is chosen for me. I'm going to go to Tanya. All right. So Tanya, are you still there? All right. So let's go to Tanya. Okay. Mr. Beanie, you are so welcome. All right. So Tanya Rideout. Oh yeah. So Tanya, are you there? Tanya. Tanya. Yes, there you go. So thank you, Tanya. So any particular animal, or am I just choosing for you? All right. So I'm just going through my little loves here. Um, okay, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, are you sure? Okay. Okay, where are you going? Nothing up there yet, so that's good. I will, thank you. No, okay. So I'm just going through the animals and like which one am I drawn to? All right. If Tanya hasn't come up with an animal. But I was drawn to the actual cockerel. Okay. So my lovely cockerel, another soapstone. I've tried to get crystals. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with soapstone. Okay. But it's just the crystals as well. Just supposed to be crystal animals. So there you go. But we've got this lovely cockerel here for Tanya Rideout. Okay. So he's a lovely old beastie. All right. Lovely old cockerel. All right. Oh, okay. I'm being told I'm not a cockerel, I'm a rooster. I thought they were the same thing, but there we go. Choose a bird to begin with. Boom, I must be psychic. Okay. There you go. All right. So it is a bird. All right. Is it a plane? Okay. Right. Now, Tanya, I'm being drawn initially to the base of this lovely bird, all right? Because it's not just legs, it's like on a plinth. Oh, there is feet there, look, his little feet there, all right? But it's like a plinth, isn't it? All right? And I feel like, where are you going there? I don't know if you've just succeeded or achieved something recently, okay? Achieving something isn't all about getting, recognition for something, but I feel like my guide, spirit, want to acknowledge and recognize something that you've done, you've achieved or succeeded at quite recently, okay? And they want to put you on the plinth. So they want to have you recognize that. All right, within yourself, but also to say thank you for the good that you've been doing and the good that you are going to do. If that makes sense to you, Tanya. Okay, I will. Thank you. There's also I will. I don't know if you're a really good people person, Tanya, but I feel you're somebody that is very good at most of the time of seeing behind people's feathers. Yeah, in there you go. All right, but seeing behind people's, like people will put up their peacock feathers. Look at me, look at me. Yeah, but you see behind what they're doing. So say how are you, and you see behind or hear what they're not saying in order to then say, now come on. come and sit down, let's have a cuppa, let's do this. Yeah, and it's like you another one that I say quietly works in the background, but you're fastidious with what you do, and everything has to have its place and be in place as well. Okay. There you go. All right. So everyone comes to me, lol, and do see behind. So you do see, and preferably not their actual behinds, because that's just looking too close. Okay. Unless you're into that, I mean, each to their own. But it's also, oh, bless you. I'm being shown people walking away from you, but you're watching their behind, not in a sexual way, but in a way that of pride. It's like, you're seeing them walking forward away from you, but it's like you've helped them see themselves and they've achieved themselves. Okay. And I'm glad you found that funny. So I can't help it. I'm just who I am. And it's you being just who you are. All right. But it's also you being gentle with yourself, please. I feel like I want to say, oi, oi, sort yourself out in regards to for what you're hearing or what you're telling yourself. Okay, quite often it's so easy again to give ourselves negative feedback, negative talk, and I just want to say, come on, give yourself positive talk. Okay, be good about yourself. The rooster, I will. Thank you. I will. I don't know if you wear hats, okay? I've got an awesome hat at the moment. I love my hat. I'm not going to put it on yet because it's out there and I'm not going to bring it out. But what I'm saying is I want to put a hat on you, okay? Where are you? There we go. I want to put a hat on you, all right? And I don't know if you've actually got a physical hat, but I feel like I want to put a hat on you, and I also want to tip my cap to you because I want to say, well done. And I just feel that that is just so much praise coming from spirit. So where you go? No, don't get stuck on the hat thing, all right? It's just me having one put on my head and doffing my cap to you, which is an old way of saying, it's just saying, acknowledging you and giving you praise. Okay. So where are you going there? Where are you going there? Show me, show me. And I just want to do that. So where are you going? Show me. I feel like they've just all left me at the moment, but they haven't. But the fact is that's how you feel sometimes, that you can be in a room full of people, but you feel alone. You feel like you're even at home. You may have others that live with you, but you still feel alone at times. All right. And it's like isolation. Okay. But that's something that you've put, almost like you've put yourself into that. And I don't mean COVID type isolation. I mean an emotional isolation type of feeling. All right. So I will. Thank you. This cockerel, okay, or rooster, okay. Oh, thank you. I will. Awesome blues music. Rooster. There's some song called about a rooster, but it's singing loud and singing proud. Okay, and I just feel okay. You do that yourself. Yeah. So you understand. All right, but it's singing loud and singing proud, but it's also the music side of it. So if you're involved in music or you just like going to gigs or just listening to the radio, telly, whatever it is. And I just feel like music is an important part for you to help uplift you. Okay. Quite often before I do platform and that, I'll drive to wherever and I'll have the radio on and I'll have it on probably usually the 80s and music, and I'll sing along. Okay. I'll just crank it up, or I'll have rock anthems or whatever it is, but it's something that is loud and I just sing along. But it's what I'm saying is that energy to bring it up for you. Okay. So I'm sure you all understand, if you're having a breakup or something like that, listen to your all by myself, yeah, a bit of that, or you listen to some cranky music, uplifting, or you listen to some love music, whatever it is, all different energies for different mood mind. Okay. And I feel for you, Tanya. There you go. Right. You flipping thing. There we go. You love music, but you haven't been listening much. So it's bringing into that music to uplift you. And I feel by doing that, it will raise your vibration, it will raise your energies. And I feel that will help you cope with other things, at least cope and face with other things around you. And I feel that that's that boost that sometimes you might need. All right. And it's just bringing that back in. So it's like you're missing out. It's almost like a vitamin deficiency, isn't it? Wherever you are, don't ignore that just in case. But it's like that. And you just give yourself your energy vitamins. All right. So, and in your case, it might be actual just music, proper in your face music. All right. Just for a minute, pump up the volume. Don't upset your neighbours. All right. So Where are we going now? Okay, I will. I just feel like I want to bring, with all of that, although raising up the energy, I just want to bring calm as well. So it's basically a balance for you, Tanya. And I feel like that sometimes you feel not out of control, but out of sorts, out of balance. So by raising that and bringing it all together, you're rebalancing yourself. Okay. All right. I was doing that. There you go. Balancing. Okay. There we go. All right. So it's balancing yourself. And I just feel that will help you move forward. Okay. So thank you, my lovely. Wish you all the thank you. I'm just being given September as well. And I want to say happy birthday, not necessarily to you, but somebody around you. And it's a happy birthday, okay, in September. All right. So thank you very much. So there we go there. All right. So hello, John Smith wants an owl. I'll see what I can do there. Owl, please, you're going to get my dad in spirit. I'll see what I can do, my lovely. Biscuits and gravy. You're not a drag person, are you? I think that's a great drag name, biscuits and gravy. Okay. And you love singing when you're alone with the music. Absolutely. Okay. I mean, flipping heck, who doesn't love? I could have had a bit of road rage earlier. I just cranked my radio up and was singing 80s songs instead of getting annoyed with the numpty in the Audi in front of me. Okay. So sorry to the Audi owners or drivers, but indicators are apparently optional. All right. And politeness and courteousness optional. So I cranked up the 80s music. So there you go. So biscuits and gravy. Is there anything you'd particularly like animal wise, please? If I've got it, I'll try. In the meantime, let's go for John. All right. And Dad in spirit as well. So let's have a look at my owl. I was looking at that earlier. All right. So this is John Smith. All right. So there you go. All right. And I've been given this beautiful owl here. You've asked for the owl. All right. And it's like blue speckled crystal thing. Again, please put up the name of the crystal if you know what it is. All right. You have an idea what it is. All right. Okay. So John Smith. So John and Dad. Okay. Thank you. John, would you understand, please? All right. Okay. It is beautiful, isn't it? So I'll come back to that, John. Hold on a minute. Do love cats and dogs, biscuits and gravy. Dog, cat. Right. Okay. So it's beautiful. And John is referring obviously to the owl, not to me, obviously. Okay. Getting over myself. There you go. So we've got this. All right. Now, you've asked for an owl and your dad. And I feel very drawn to the fact that your dad was like a wise owl. I would like to say a wise old owl, but I feel that it would nudge me and say, oh, let's say the old. Would you understand that, please, John? Okay. Oh, thanks. You can pay me later. It's fine. All right. But I appreciate that. But would you understand what I said about dad? All right. Is that he was a wise owl, but not wise old owl, because I feel like he would have just said, oi, lesser the old. All right. So thank you for that. I feel as well that I'm being drawn to the nose here. Like, Donna, thank you. Lapis lazuli. Okay, maybe. I reckon it could be. Again, no idea. It's crystal there, and it's an owl, blue speckly thing. Okay. It's a bit like cars. What's your car? It's blue and it's got four wheels. Okay. So that'll do me. Anyway, yeah, so your dad. And I was just talking, I was just scratching my nose here. All right. Would you understand there was something about dad's nose? And I don't know if he ever broke his nose or has a bit of a lump or something with his nose, but there was something distinctive about his nose. Okay. That's what he's drawing me to, his nose. And he just makes you feel like, oh, thank you. It's either his nose or your own, John. Okay. And I feel very much, and if you've had any trouble breathing or you've caught it or he just got a cold. Okay. He had a big nose. Oh, bless him. We'll say a Roman nose here, but I feel bigger. All right. And he's laughing at that. All right. Because he says, oh, yeah, hold on a minute. What is he supposed to put me in a good light? And he's doing this. Your dad's sense of humor was quite a fun sense of humor. Okay. And I just feel like I try to emulate him. That's my big word for tonight. Okay. You try to emulate your dad, but not be him and not even step in his own shoes. It's just like, I feel like you looked up to him. Okay. You still do, but you put him, like with the other lady earlier, putting him on a pedestal. But he's somebody that Sometimes I feel like he's makes me feel like, oh, yeah, could put me on a pedestal, but there were times I just fell off it, yeah, or stepped down from it. And I just feel again that's him putting his sense of humour in there, but he's also his humbleness as well. So, and he likes scratching your nose. I'm taking that comment, and also about that whatever I just said. All right. So thank you. Thank you. Now, this could be my hair falling out, could be an eyelash, whatever, but I feel very drawn to the fact, John, that it's like your dad is just wiping away your tears. All right. It doesn't make you a weak man. He says it makes the fact that you loved me more than I realized how much you loved me. You okay with that? All right. Because I just feel that's something important to acknowledge between you and your lovely dad. All right. I'm also being drawn to the eyes as well. Thank you. And I just feel very drawn to the eyes. And right, thank you. Would you understand about having a pair of dad's glasses, please? Because he's putting glasses on the owl, but they're on him, as opposed to you. Whether you wear glasses or not, I want to buy dad's glasses. I don't know if they like a little pair of reading glasses, but he's just, but they're in like a little case or a little a little thing. They're not, yeah. Okay, but they look like they're almost squashed. All right, I'm not squashing them, but they look like they're like really. I don't know if they're like wire framed or whatever, but they just look like they're quite delicate. Okay, if they're not kept in a case or something. You have the pair. Thank you so much. All right, because he's just acknowledging that these are priceless, aren't they? Okay, and I just feel very much that it doesn't matter. Yeah, you wouldn't ever sell them on roadshow. Like what is that? Oh, good Lord, not roadshow. Antiques roadshow. There is a roadshow, but antiques, and your dad's laughing. He says, "Oh, I told you I wasn't that old," and I don't feel he was that old when he passed either. Okay, he's somebody that is taking me to the number 57. Although I feel like that's not when he died, if that makes sense. But 57 is quite important. Okay, so it's to do with you or dad, all right, or around you both. But number 57. Okay. Um, it's a random number. Okay. Oh, 52. Ah, see, I needed to go Specsavers. See, didn't have my long distance glasses on. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. So thank you just for confirming that. The 2 almost looks like a 7, doesn't it? Okay. I'll stick to that. Okay. But thank you. Where are you going there? I will, thank you. I don't know if you have blue lights or there's something around you that you see a blue light, please. Sometimes you get the lights, the twinkly lights in the back garden or whatever, but this one is a blue light and it's that pretty blue, all right? That quite okay. I'll take that then. It's something for you to check out for yourself. And it's just that, because although they pass over, whatever age they get to, that time means nothing for spirit. Their energy now, they're not in a physical shell anymore. Their energy. So time means nothing to them, but it does to us on the earth plane. Okay, so yeah, all right. Okay. Um, the love your dad held for all of you and your mum as well, is I feel very drawn to mum, but I also feel drawn if you've got a sister as well. But I feel very drawn to a sister. Okay. And I'm sure. Okay. Don't ignore the blue light side of it. All right. Could be green, but no, I'm being drawn to a light, that nice blue, like a gentle blue, almost like this kind of blue. All right. Okay, so keep an eye out for that, not literally. And you have a sister as well, thank you. But it's that blue. Um, I will, thank you. I don't know if you go and visit your sister, but ask her if she has blue lights, like twinkly lights, or she just has this blue light. She sees it because I feel drawn to the sister and the blue light there. It's just whether she physically has one or sees one. Okay, just in the corner of her eye, it's just there because it's just Dad saying, "It's me." It's me, all right? He's around you all, and he's just drawn to all of you like a moth to a flame. Although I'm not touching the flame because it burns, and I feel like I just wanted to swear, but not in a rude way, just a fun way. Okay? And he says, "Oh, don't touch that. It's naughty." Okay? And he's just doing that, all right? And I will. I will, thank you. He's taken me through to June as well, and I'm being drawn to the 26th. So don't quote me on the 26th of June, but it's giving me 26 and June, okay? And I feel like I want to say cheers to that. So I don't know what's going on there, but I just feel I want to say cheers and like raise a glass, all right? And I feel, thank you. I feel also if if it's not the 26th, but I feel drawn to the June of raising a glass to the passing of somebody, and you're just remembering them. All right. So again, I'm not predicting the passing of somebody. It's somebody it's an anniversary of. I should really be clarifying that. Okay. Thank you. And your dad says, keep reading the books. There's something about you reading the books, and I feel like it's more technical rather than zombies, unless it is zombies, or is that just me? Okay, but your dad makes you feel like keep reading the books, but it's all like, I don't know if you do maths or whatever, but it's giving me like equations, and that sort of thing. It's either that or it's Greek or Latin. I'm not really sure, but to me it just looks weird. Okay, to me, but to you it would be good. All right, you'd understand. But it's just saying, because he's so proud of who you were, both not as a child but as an adult, and the man you have become. Okay, thank you. And because he's just that pride there. And thank you. No, I don't know if I just said June, but it's very important. I did 26th June, but he's just saying about June. All right, it's an important month for both you and your family. All right, I just feel that, as I say, raising a glass. So if that makes any sense to you. Anyway, enough of that. It's like personal reading. It is, but a long one. Right, I'm doing. Shut up. Go away. Right, not to your dad, to me. Just, oh, good Lord. Would you understand about your dad sometimes had he's saying verbal diarrhea. There's something about somebody, if it's not him, I'm not saying it's you, John, but somebody around you who's got verbal diarrhea. It's like they can't stop talking. Okay, so as long as you can accept that. And substance over quantity. Yeah, okay, substance over quantity is what dad wants to say. So think about your wording, okay, and what you're bringing together. That goes with the books as well. All right, so as long as that makes sense. So to you, my lovely, and I'm going on to the next one. All right, so thank you so much. Okay, let me just take that off of there. There we go. So hi, Emma, and that's John Ruse. Okay, so Ruse, right, I haven't forgotten biscuits and gravy, but I did say to Ruse, has actually changed their name because I struggled with their name. So thank you so much. And you've asked for an owl. So that was my owl. Let's see how we go. All right. So let's go here. All right. So with regards to oh, thank you, John. I'm just going to, no, I won't change it because I won't be able to find Ruse again. But John says, thank you, dear. It was fabulous. So thank you. You are fabulous. And your dad was very proud. All right. Very proud. And he's just doing this to the back of your hair as well. And he's just doing that. He says, you're doing all right, son. You're doing all right. Just remember that. Okay. So, Ruse, thank you for letting me know how to pronounce the name. So, ask for an owl. Now, I know I've just read for John with the owl, the same owl, because I only have the one owl. Do I have that? No, I don't. I'm sure I have a different. Let me just check. Let me just check. Nope, that's a penguin. We don't want the penguin. I'm sure I had a quart. Ah, thank you very much. Thank you. So that feels right now. I haven't used this one for a little while, been drawn to it, but it's a clear quartz crystal owl. Okay. And this is for Ruse. Okay. So you see that. All right. So it's absolutely stunning. So where are we? Oh, thank you very much. Rose, I'm being drawn to the beak on this owl. Okay. It's absolutely stunning little beastie. All right. So all the little markings on it, all just etched into the crystal. All right. But I'm being drawn to the beak. And I feel very much that I don't know if you know the expression, your bark is worse than your bite. I feel like your bite is sometimes worse than your bark. So it's the words, it's almost like I don't know if you are somebody that will say things first and and then you sort of, it's almost like you've regretted what you've said. And I feel like it's just something that's, say, maybe around you at the moment, or just gone into from it started in towards the end of 2024, and it's just almost coming, I say, to a head now in 2025. And I just feel like, if I've got this right, I just feel very drawn to the fact that it's like, when somebody, we sometimes fall out or say words that we don't want to say, but actually we're both too proud or too stubborn to actually say, you know what, let's just say um, uh, agree to disagree, yeah, and then move on, because I just feel that life is too short. Would you understand this, please? Okay. I will, thank you. As I just breathed in there, I just feel like there's a lot of sadness around. If it's not with yourself, Ruse, it's with somebody very close to you, with a sadness, upset, but crying or emotionally crying. It's like what? But sometimes we can cry inside. We put on a big brave face, but sometimes we're crying inside. Okay, and I just feel like there's been some kind of upset, as again, either with yourself or somebody very close to you. And I feel this to do with a loss and grief. I feel very drawn to this loss and grief feeling of putting on a brave face for everybody else out there, but actually they're crying inside because they're suffering in silence, as the saying goes, but inside they're not. Would this make sense to you, please, Ruse? Okay, thank you. That's where we bring back the blue owl, okay, but we're bringing in the blue for the healing, okay, and want to give you the blue for the healing. Hopefully this makes sense, Ruse. Come back to me, Ruse. Okay. Oh, bless you. All right. So you understand, hopefully, what I'm saying about that grief, and it's still very much you trying to put on a brave face for others, but it's that crying inside. All right. So we're sending you that blue healing. All right. But it's a vibrant blue. It's such a beautiful healing color, and it's got sparkles in there too. Because I feel hubby was somebody that saw your Oh, flipping heck. Okay. You've definitely a lot of grief there, isn't there? I'm going to put this up, all right? And your son as well. Would you understand about the sparkles? Your husband, in regards to the sparkles, where he saw the sparkle in you, or you brought out the sparkle in him, but for your son, the sparkle you saw in his eyes. Okay. Ah, bless you. The very first moment you saw his eyes open, you saw that sparkle, and this is to do with your son as well. Um, well, thank you. The owl, although it's a clear quartz, all right, you see that's not 100% clear, all right, and there's yeah, you've got all of this here, but if you look closely, see if I can get this in here. There's like scratch markings on the chest here, right over the heart. Can you see that? All right, just here. Okay. Oh, go there, just there. All right, and I just feel that that is 1, 2, 3. I feel very much that there's right, thank you. Would you understand, please, Ruse, that apart from your husband and your son, would you understand that there's a third one? It's almost like you lost two very quick to each other within a few weeks, months, or whatever, or within the same year, and then another one that stays still. Then this would have been before losing your husband and your son, okay, or maybe in between. But I just feel that there's one that went, and then suddenly there were two that went quite close together. Sorry if I've gotten around the wrong way. Don't get stuck on that. But I feel very drawn to the one that went, and then a couple went relatively quick to each other. Okay. To me, relatively quick can be within a couple of years of each other, but there was a big gap, okay, with the other one. Now, where are we going there? And your son was the sparkle of your life. Absolutely. I am wearing these in homage to your son then, okay? See the sparkles. All right. Thank you very much. Would you understand? I don't know if you do this, Ruse, but would you understand looking at the moon? All right. And looking at the moon, whether we had the fingernail or the thumbnail moon the other day, and Saturn above it, and it was so bright it almost hurt the eyes. And I just feel very much that that is just something to look up to, okay? Because if you're looking up at that, it's almost like they're there watching over you, all right? And that brightness, okay. I put here as well that you've said that is your husband's mum, okay, and it's just that sparkle there. But know this, even when you can't see the moon, know that that brightness is still there. That love and that spiritual love, that energy is still coming to you. Okay, where are you going now? I will, thank you. I don't know if this is somebody in the spirit world that had the problems with the headaches, okay, but I'm being drawn to the head, and I feel very much that I want to just take all of that away. And I just want to just can't take the hair out of your eyes kind of thing. And I feel like this is something that that just I will. I don't know if this is something. Oh, bless you. I don't know if this is something you did with your son, please. But prior to him passing, I just feel that there's you just touching his hair or his head and just stroking his head, all right, and telling him everything's going to be all right, whereas you're like breaking up inside. Oh, ruined my hair now. Okay, okay. Would this make sense, please, my lovely? And I just feel this absolutely incredible feeling of being pulled, okay, like your heart is just being pulled, okay, and I just feel like it's being pulled towards, not not that you want to die, because I don't feel you do, but I feel sometimes you feel like, well, if it's my time and I'm ready to go. But also the other way is when it is my time, I know they'll be with me. I just want to confirm that they will be with you. Okay. It's like all our loved ones, they will be with you. No, they are already with you, but when it is your time, you'll see them again. But only when it is your time. Okay. And yeah, as I said earlier, there's no time limit for spirit because they're energy. All right. For you, us, there's always time. All right. And I will, thank you. There's something about your son. I don't know if you had like a watch or a bracelet, like a friendship bracelet or something, but I feel very drawn to I don't know if it's like fabric or something, but I feel very drawn to this fabric type of thing here. Okay, but it's something that you've kept hold of, and I just want to put it to one side. I don't know if it's like in a little pouch or something, but I feel very drawn to having little things about your son, but in a little pouch, please. Okay. Oh, bless you. Okay, so if this makes sense to you, all right, and oh, I just feel I want to be oh, bless you. He's just making me feel like there's I don't know if it's yourself praying or there was like a little prayer put with him as well. But I feel like that little prayer of when you lay me down to sleep, may the Lord my soul to keep, yeah, and how that goes. And I just feel like there's some like little prayer or a little poem or something that went with him, please. And you've got his chain around your arm, so thank you. All right, so you've got it. But there's also a little pouch as well. Do that little pouch that's got things in it as well that are just little precious things. Oh, thank you. So if you've got a bit of his hair or something, and he says, no, toenail clippings. All right, but I'm joking about the toenails. But I just feel like he had a something about the hair or something that was kept. Okay, to of that. I'm being given a P name as well, a P name, okay? As I don't know if it's Peter or Paul or a Paolo or whatever, but I just feel it's a P name, okay? And and a Mark or a Marcus as well is what I'm being given to. Don't just think just spirit, but also here on the earth plane as well. Where's my owl gone? I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be crystal animals. So I'm just being reminded of the owl, okay? You are wise beyond your own imagination, all right? And this is your husband telling you that because you knew a lot of things before anybody else did, but you never acted on some of them. And it's just like, oh, if only I'd stop holding on to that guilt, if that makes sense to you. Okay, gemstones and your husband's are. So I know there's hair somewhere, right? But yeah, so you understand this? It's knowing that. Stop feeling the guilt for you couldn't have saved or changed or whatever. It was meant to be whatever happened. All right. I don't get told everything, but it was meant to be whatever happened. Okay. No matter how sad or how cruel or how why, okay, it was meant to be whatever happened. If this makes sense to you, Ruse, I will thank you. Um, and I just want to say, oh, bless you. I'm going to try not to cry here, but the love that's coming here, but from your husband. And I'm really sorry for the singers out there. Thank you for being my friend. Okay. Thank you for being my friend. And he's off on one. All right. I can't justify that song at all, but justify the words. He just says, "Thank you for being my friend." And my eyes are tearing up, and I just feel I want to just say, remember that. All right. Remember us, but remember to live your life, because you've got better and better things to do. All right. And sunshine. There's something about the sunshine, and there's something about just remembering. Thank you. And it's just remembering to cover up, he says, cover up. All right. Just make sure, even if it's an umbrella, cover up from the sun. All right. Because I don't know if you're just overly concerned for your own safety. But again, not predicting anything, but I'm just saying that I just feel like he would have been, you got to do this, you got to do that. All right. But he says, it's my turn to worry about you now. I can worry about you in spirit. Yeah. Because spirit, we're okay. I'm allowed to do the worrying for you here on the earth plane. My beautiful, thank you. He just said, my beautiful lady in red. You know the old Christa Berg song. I'm not going to kill that song either, but lady in red. Right, I say it, I'm not going to, and then I do. All right, but it's just saying, you know, you don't have to worry anymore, my lady in red. If that makes sense to you, please, Ruse. All right. I've got to go. He says, I've got to go and I've got to put the kettle on. All right. Is that'll make a change. Okay. Because I don't know if you never drank hot drinks, but I feel like I just want to put the kettle on and, just say, come on, everybody, come and have a party. Okay. And it's just I don't know if you've been arranging one or talking about one or reminiscing about the good old days. All right. And it's just that you have a fair shin. What's a fair shin? I don't know what that is. All right. Okay. So. Yeah, so thank you. Okay, so I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, but remember to live and enjoy and make some happy memories. All right, because you remember the happy memories, but what you remember more so is the loss. And he says, no, 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 no. Remember the happy memories, because that is a happier feeling, isn't it? And he says, now it's your time to make new memories, and we'll be with you every step of the way. Okay. Okay. There you go. All right. So thank you. Um, I'm glad you explained that. All right. Oh, fair skin. There you go. That makes sense as well. All right. You have fair skin as a fair shin. Yeah, so that makes sense. You're covering up with the yeah. Okay. So thank you so much, Rose. You take care, my lovely. All right. To you. And he's just oh, bless him. Your husband, this is, and I can't physically do this to you, and I wouldn't want to because you don't know me that well. Okay. But I want to put my hands across your face and just kiss you here and here and here. Okay. So that's from him to you. All right. And we love you, Mum. We love you, Mum, if that makes sense to you. All right. So thank you so much, Ruse. Okay. I'm just going to slurp of water. All right. We did bring the owl in, didn't we? Crystal animals. So there you go. All right. So. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, so I'm just going to have a look through. Oh, thank you, Liz. Kim, hi, hello. Okay, so Maddie. Biscuits biscuits and gravy. Are you still there, biscuits and gravy? All right. Let's see. If biscuits and gravy does not answer in a moment, I will go on to someone else. All right. So, I can't remember who else. Let's have a look. Got Rose, got Helen. Liz Walmsley. Okay, so I'm going to come to Liz Walmsley. All right. Oh, you're still there, flipping heck. So, Liz, I'm sorry I was teasing you, but I'm going to go to biscuits and gravy. All right. So Liz as well. I'll put you down there. So if I get time, I will. All right. Okay. But we're on biscuits and gravy. So thank you, biscuits and gravy. Do you have an actual name, or I'm going to call you B and G? All right. So, and also biscuits and gravy. Is there any particular animal you would like, or I will choose one for you. I feel like I'm being drawn to one for you. All right. I will. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Rose. Ruth says, thank you so much. It was wonderful to hear from my loved ones. So you're so welcome. I love working. I love working with your choice. Thank you. So I've chosen. Okay. But I do that love. I wish you could all just feel it. Okay. If you can't feel it from how I'm expressing it, but it's just beautiful. Okay. So, not Rue's, biscuits and gravy. Have you got an actual name? Okay. Because I call you Bicky otherwise. There you go, Bicky. There you go, Bicky. So there we go. All right. So, this lovely, I don't think it's jade, but it's green algae or whatever they call it. Agate. I don't know if it's an agate. Anyway, green thingy. All right. It is a crystal. All right. But it's green. Okay. So, Bicky. All right. So, Bicky. All right. Let's have a look. Bicky. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for my flower, Rose. So, Vicky, would you understand that? I don't know if you go round with, yes, I love turtles. Called my Clayton, if you like. Call me Clayton. Oh, well, hello, Clayton. All right, as opposed to Bicky. Can I call you Bicky? But we'll say Clayton. All right, so Clayton. Okay, so Clayton. All right, so would you understand, please, Clayton, that there's I get the feeling that you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, all right? It's like every problem that's out there, every issue in the world, you've got nothing to do with it. You're not even near it, but you take on all the troubles of the world. And I feel that, I don't mean that in a judgmental way. I mean that in a way that it's like you carrying it on your shoulders, like the shell of the turtle, okay? And I feel very drawn to, you like Bicky as well. Whatever, I'll call you Bicky. All right. I like Bicky too. That's your new name, Clayton. Is Bicky. All right. Okay. So Bicky, yeah, and it's carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Because sometimes I feel that there may be even that feeling of feeling overwhelmed about all the doom and gloom that's going on, and that you have no control over what is happening, both to your say your close loved ones, but also to friends, to your community, to your country, wherever you are in the world. I just feel it's something about that you've got no control, and it's like what's going to happen next, and it's all that negativity that you're carrying on your shoulders. Would that make sense to you, please, Vicky, also known as Clayton? All right. Hopefully that makes sense. This isn't said in a judgmental way. I'm just building up a picture here. Okay. I will. Thank you. I also feel like it's like you're almost apprehensive to step even outside your front door, okay, and step out and say, "What's going to happen? Yeah, this is going to happen. That's going to happen." It's almost like stopping you living a healthy, happy life, if that makes sense, and going out and enjoying things. It's either that. It does make sense. Thank you. But it's either that, or you're just like it's almost like you're saying, sticking your two fingers up it all and just saying, you know what, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'll make sure I'm in a safe environment, a safe situation. And I just feel like I'm always constantly looking around, looking over my back as well. Over my back, over my shoulder, back, but my shoulder. Okay. And I feel like I'm constantly not a nervous wreck. I'm not saying that at all. I'm on about the fact that you're somebody that's cautious and somebody that wants to just look out for everybody. You know, like if you're looking ahead, don't know if you drive, but those drivers, those that actually, not Audi drivers, sorry, Audi drivers, but those that use indicators and allow people in or out or whatever are courteous and use the roads properly. But what we're seeing is the next umpteen cars ahead of us, plus what's on the sidewalk and the pathways and in front of you, traffic lights, all of these things, everything. And I feel you're very somebody that's aware of situal awareness, if that makes sense, if I use the right terminology. And wow, okay. Now, coming back to driving, I feel very drawn to the driving sense of things. And I can't see if that's your drive within yourself or you do physical driving, okay? But I'm being drawn to the drive, and I want to push you into drive, okay? Not necessarily into driving, but the drive that you're giving yourself, and a pep talk. I'm being given the word pep talk as well. So I want to, that's you, thank you. But I just want to say, come on, you can do this and you can do this. And actually, see, you should have done it sooner because you can do this. Yeah. And it's like you're almost kicking yourself on the bum. All right. Just to say, just you twit. I should have done it sooner. All right. Well, fantastic. But you couldn't have done it sooner because you weren't ready to. So stop beating yourself up about it, if that makes sense to you, please. Now, I'm being drawn to, as I'm looking at this lovely turtle. It's actually a tortoise here in the UK, but you Americans over there, wherever you are, in America, will call it a turtle, but it's a tortoise in the UK. Okay, but the tortoise, okay, you see the scarring on the belly here, all right? But I feel very drawn to the fact that I will, thank you. That sometimes that vulnerability, you show your vulnerable side as well. And I feel like, oh, no, I got to rephrase that, please. I feel you don't like showing a vulnerability. It's almost like you put this brick wall up in front of other people, okay? In situations, you have to put the metaphorical brick wall so you protecting yourself. It's something that you are already doing, already aware of, if that makes sense. Ah, bless you. See? Turtle and tortoise. They begin with a T, so it's sorted. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense to you. All right. Um, yeah, that vulnerability, but it's that brick wall. It's like your way of coping. It's your coping mechanism. Okay. I don't know what you do work wise or in your life wise, but I feel like that's something that's held you in good stead. That putting that yeah, that brick wall. Yeah, but it's your protection, isn't it? Your protection. But sometimes it's other people don't see that. They just see this, like, oh, they're not very approachable, are they? But actually you are when they get to know you or you allow them into your personal space, if that makes sense to you. Now, to give you a reading, as I feel like I'm broaching around the subject, but that's what's been going on. There's something, it's almost like a circle going on, somebody that's not literally, but I feel somebody been pacing around. So it's like decision making time again, but I feel it's you waiting for somebody to make a decision or what is that? A choice, if that makes sense. And I just feel very much that I want to just say, right, even if it's just you, I'm going to give them a cut-off point. If they've not made that decision, then I need to move on. If that makes sense to you, please. I also want to give you. I know you've named yourself biscuits and gravy, but I feel like I want to give you a tub of chicken, okay, and dip in the chicken in the gravy, okay, as well. I just feel like there's just something about definitely a great gravy, but I don't even know what they are. Grits, whatever grits are. The word grits, but I feel it's food, okay? And apparently they taste nice, no idea. But we've got grits as well. This is all the there you go. It's what it is. It's the comfort food, okay? Within reason. Otherwise, you become voluptuous like me, okay? And if you continue to eat and not move about. And I want to get you out and about and walking at the very least, okay? And it's moving. It's you're currently cooking chicken. Boom! I must be psychic. That should be our theme, okay? I must be psychic, okay? But it's knowing that, all right? And it's knowing that. Where are you going there, please? I will, thank you. You know, I said about this brick wall. It's to stop you feeling hurt. It's to stop you being hurt again, okay? And I feel it's again. And it's not just through loss to spirit, but also friendships, relationships, work, connections. It's just things that I feel very let down by certain people's. And it's like it's burnt your fingers, not literally. And just be careful how you cook your chicken, by the way. Yeah, burnt fingers. But that's more a metaphor of no. Um, it's just looking after yourself. But sometimes I know. Sometimes you can take a few of those bricks out of that big brick wall that you've built up. Just take a few so you can see through. Yeah, because there's still light, there's still hope, there's still happiness, there's still fun, there's still excitement. All these things. It's almost like you're not wanting to do it in case you lose again. Would that make sense to you, please, Vicky? Brilliant. Okay, you like going on ice. Yeah, okay. But that's for you, isn't it? It's for no one else. It's for you. So you see your own light. And that's what I want to say. You see your own light. I also get the impression as well, is there's something about, I don't know if you do meditations or you read out, you verbalize things. So I love poetry, all right. Never remember poems, but I like reading poems and how they sound and the pauses and that. I just feel that, I don't know if that's something you do, and not necessarily poetry, but just reading, even if it's just, I don't know, an article of happiness, good article, but it's reading it, if that makes sense to you. All right, hopefully that, yes, it does make sense is in what I've just said. Okay. Okay, thank you. I don't know if you've got Pooh Bear, okay? I'm on about like Winnie the Pooh, but it's a little Pooh Bear, is what I'm being told. Tell him about the Pooh Bear, okay? So it's like a little teddy bear. And if you've got a little teddy bear that you've got, which belonged to, I feel like a little girl, but it's a little Pooh Bear. Okay, or a little teddy bear. Okay, but I feel if it's not you, there's somebody around you that has a teddy bear, or it's just being given, and it's just so much love around this little teddy bear. But I can't see if it's the loss of a child, please. You change 3 words to songs. Oh, I like that. Okay, but it's just not me. I'm talking about this the child that's around, that it's that, but I don't feel people see this child anymore, or the connection is, I don't know if it's logistics, but I just want to give this love in this little teddy bear. Okay, I can't see if you've got it or whatever, but it's the child is still here on the earth plane, by the way, and I just see this little teddy bear, but it's the love that is in that. All right, and the memories that go with the teddy bear. Does that make sense to you, please? Um, Vicky. Okay, also known as Clayton. All right, I will, thank you. If that makes no sense in that regard, I'm just being told if it makes more sense that it's to give you a little teddy bear from spirit with one of those little hearts on it, yeah, to give you love that is just for yourself. All right. It's, oh, thank you. It's just treat yourself to something that will make you feel good. And I don't mean a Ferrari, because no. Okay. And if you get an Audi, remember that the indicators do work. Okay. I know, I know. And I've just been given March as well, but I want to be giving birthdays in March, and I want to put a ring on your finger, but not necessarily on your wedding finger. But I don't know if you wear a ring, but I just want to put a ring on your index finger on your right hand. Okay, but it's a ring on your index finger. Okay, I don't know if you've already got one, but I just feel like I'm being drawn to a ring. If it's not you, there's somebody close to you that wears a ring on their index finger on their right hand. But I'm just saying to give them a hug if they'll accept it. Oh, get you. When I when a pet passes, you get a stuffed animal to remember that. Oh, well, that is a fantastic idea. I might have to start doing that myself now. Okay, that makes more sense. But thank you so much. But that's just that acknowledging, and the teddy bear with a heart. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Please, please, please take the love that is sent to all of you, but also from the spirit, the animals as well, Vicky. Um, okay. But it's also there's somebody around you that wears a ring on their index finger on their right hand, and it's a good feeling around them. Okay, whether they're to come into your life or not. I don't like to predict things in case it goes wrong. And as me as a person, so look out if they're not already in your life, but look out for the person who wears the ring on their index finger on their right hand. Okay, it's in a good feeling sense there. Okay. So please take the love that is sent to all of you, not just to you, Vicky, but to all of you. Okay. So I've gone way over time now, whole 4 minutes. I'm back in a couple of weeks, guys. I'm really sorry I haven't got round to everybody, but for those watching, but spread the word. Okay. If you can only take solace, if you don't get a reading, but take solace from the messages that are coming through. All right. So if you also want an event where I just do straightforward mediumship as opposed to crystal animals, then send a message through on the page. All right, Lainey Baine Medium. Send it through to Find Me a Medium. All right, Lainey, we want Lainey to do this, and let's see if it can be done. Okay, can't guarantee it, but let's see. You are so welcome, my lovely, and you now know that you are Vicky. Okay, that's it. Said. There you go. Take care, everyone. Wish you all the best. Bye bye.